It's been a while, but here I am with my latest edition of comics, cartoons, and coffee. This is my podcast where I talk about, well, comics, cartoons, all while enjoying a delicious brew. Today is a cold coffee that I have in a thermos because it is really hot out here in Arizona. But anyway, today I will be unboxing my latest delivery from Iconic Comics. 'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die any minute. Going for a ride down the Hi everyone, my name is Jacob Berry. Welcome to the StudioJake Comics, Cartoons, and Coffee vidcast, where I talk about, like I said earlier, comics and cartoons while enjoying some coffee. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, and if you're watching on YouTube, ring that little bell so you get notifications when I post a new vidcast, and consider becoming a channel member. If you want to support the channel, head on over to my new website, studiojakemedia.substack.com. The link is in the description of the video. It's where you can find even more pop culture content. You can also subscribe there and unlock different tiers at different levels of the subscription. Thank you in advance. Okay, folks, so Iconic Comics is one of my all-time favorite indie comics imprints. They do Common America and Black Ops, and they do a bunch of other stuff like Kindred Heavens, which I just got into, and I look forward to getting involved in their other projects as well. And this, I think, is one of those projects, none other than Soulfinder. Now, Soulfinder has been going on for a couple of years, but I just decided to get into it because they started crossing over with Common America and Black Ops. And I thought, you know what? I really like these characters, so I'm going to give it a try. I've got my letter opener here to cut through the tape. Let's be safe here. Let's do it the other way, obviously. All right, here we go. Let's see what is inside and hidden within this box, this Iconic Comics box. I love how creative they are in the indie comic space, like even down to the tape. Like I remember when they first started putting in the art designs on their boxes. I always thought that was really cool. I think that it looks really great. It looks really unique and neat, which is something you need in indie comics. So anyway, back to trying to get this box open. One thing is for sure, you don't have to worry about their stuff getting open. They definitely make sure that it is safe on transit. All right, so let's pop this bad boy open. All right, here we go. I've got a card, Soulfinder 79. This is of Patrick Redder, who is one of the characters in Soulfinder. He's also appeared in a couple of Common America releases. They always send you a thank you card. Every time Iconic Comics does a release like this, they always put in one of these, and they give you a coupon code as well, which is somewhere around here. But yeah, this is really cool. I love the artwork on this. All right, without further ado, let's check out this comic. They have it wrapped very well. There we go. This is Soulfinder Volume 1, Demons Match. Coffee break. All right, so I'm going to pull it out of its packet here. Check out this cover. Man, this is an incredible cover, I have to say. This looks really neat. You've got the priest out in the front. You've got what appears to be a demonic snake and then a statue of an angel, possibly an archangel in the background. And it's all nice and glossy. I mean, you can see the reflection of my ring light in the cover. And check out this back cover. This is just as neat. Oh my gosh. They worked really hard on this. They always deliver. I love Iconic Comics in that they always deliver to their customers. They do a fantastic job. So as you can see, they throw you into the paranormal supernatural element right away. You see in the opening, it's an exploding Humvee, it looks like. And check it out. Written by Douglas Ernst with artwork by Timothy Lim. And the cover is done by a guy named Dave Dorman. This is fantastic. I mean, I don't want to, you know me, I don't like to give spoilers in case you deliver it. I've never read this before, so I just want to show off. I mean, look at this incredible interior art. This is fantastic. I love the way the panels are done. They're not too chaotic. They work very well together. I am so glad because it seems like pastors, ministers, priests, any sort of person who is a man of the cloth, they tend to get maligned in comic books. They tend to be fakes, phonies. So I'm so glad that we're seeing Soulfinder bring a sort of faith into it. Now, like I said, a lot of the characters from Soulfinders have crossed over with Common America and Black Ops. I never once felt that they were cheesy characters or what they call saccharine. I felt like they were actually really good, and I'm so looking forward to reading this. Like I said, I mainly was interested in Common America and Black Ops when I first started reading Iconic comics, but these characters started crossing over, and I'm like, okay, I've got to start this. And I know I'm a couple of years behind. Apologies, Mr. Ernst, but I'm here now, and I want to read your stuff. I'm looking forward to it. I love supporting indie comics, so I got Soulfinder, Volume 1, Demon's Match, and I look forward to reading even more. Listen, my comics, cartoons, and coffee series, it doesn't generate me a lot of views. I just do it because it's fun. I love unboxing stuff. I love those discussions. They tend to be like more about the comic book itself and whatnot, as opposed to a typical review. It's mainly a stream of consciousness. And like I said, I do unboxings. I talk about artwork more so in these videos. So thank you to everyone who watches this. If you would like to see more unboxings and more of this comics, cartoons, and coffee podcast, please let me know. But if you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, share it out to all your friends, leave me a comment and tell them what you think, and subscribe. If you're watching on YouTube, ring that little bell so you get notifications when I post a new vidcast, and consider becoming a channel member. If you want to support me in the work that I do, head on over to my new website, studiojakemedia.substack.com, where you can subscribe at different tiers that unlock different perks, including getting to pick the topic of the website and even here on this vidcast. By the way, this video is not sponsored by Stanley. At the aforementioned website, you can find the conveniently titled Buy My Books section. It's where you can purchase one or all four of my books, and they've got links all over the place, and they're all available on Amazon. Get them, leave me a 5-star review. It really helps out small indie creators like myself. Once again, thank you so much for watching this new edition of Comics, Cartoons, and Coffee, and I'll see you next time right here on Studio Jake.
'Cause I've been living life right like I could just die.